Emily Bronte's book Wuthering Heights came out for the first time in 1847. It takes place in the moors of Yorkshire and is about love, betrayal, revenge, and the supernatural. The book tells the story of the Earnshaw family and how they get along with the Linton family. The main focus is on Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff's relationship. The novel is not written in a straight line. Instead, the story is told by several different characters in a series of flashbacks. In the beginning of the book, Mr. Lockwood, who lives at Thrushcross Grange, rents Wuthering Heights from Mr. Heathcliff, a mysterious and lonely man. Lockwood is intrigued by the strange things the people of Wuthering Heights do and by the estate's mysterious past. He is especially interested in the story of Heathcliff, whom Mr. Earnshaw took in as a child and raised with Hindley and Catherine, his own kids. As kids, Catherine and Heathcliff form a strong friendship that has nothing to do with their different backgrounds. But when she meets Edgar Linton, a rich neighbor, she falls in love with his charm and social standing. Catherine marries Edgar even though she still loves Heathcliff. Catherine's betrayal hurts Heathcliff a lot, and he vows to get back at those who hurt him. After Catherine dies, Heathcliff can't stop thinking about getting even. He wants to hurt the people who have hurt him, like the Lintons and Hindley Earnshaw. Heathcliff also tries to control the lives of Catherine's daughter, also named Catherine, and Hareton Earnshaw, who is Catherine's cousin. One of the main ideas of the book is how destructive revenge can be. Heathcliff's desire for revenge makes him cruel and abusive, which leads to his own downfall in the end. The book also talks about how love can be destructive and how social class can hurt relationships. The supernatural is another important theme in the book. Throughout the story, ghostly figures show up, adding to the dark and creepy feel of the moors. The supernatural parts also help show how love, revenge, and redemption are important. In Wuthering Heights, the characters are complicated and often act in ways that don't make sense. Heathcliff is both a victim and a bad guy. He is a tragic figure who wants revenge more than anything else. Catherine is a complicated person because she is torn between her love for Heathcliff and her desire to move up in society. Edgar Linton, Hindley Earnshaw, and Catherine's daughter, among others, all have their own flaws and problems. The book also talks about social class and how it changes relationships. Catherine's decision to marry Edgar is in part driven by her desire to move up in society, and Heathcliff's treatment by the Earnshaw family is affected by the fact that he is not as well off as they are. The book shows that social class is a made-up thing that can hurt both people and their relationships. Wuthering Heights is also a look at the complexity of the human mind. In the book, the characters are often so driven by their wants that they become obsessed with them. The book shows that people are both capable of great love and great cruelty. The strong symbolism in the book is another thing that makes it stand out. For example, the moors show how the characters and their feelings are wild and hard to control. The houses are also used as symbols. Wuthering Heights is a representation of the characters' raw passion, while Thrushcross Grange is a symbol of the refinement and social status they want. Wuthering Heights is known for its vivid and evocative language, which is a style of writing. The book is full of images, and Bronte uses the Yorkshire moors as a strong metaphor for the characters' complicated feelings. Dialect and local color are also used in the book, which helps it feel real and set in a certain place. Overall, Wuthering Heights is a strong and haunting book that shows how complicated people are and how damaging revenge can be. Bronte's writing is vivid and evocative. It brings the Yorkshire moors to life and makes the reader feel like they are right there with the characters as their emotions change quickly. Wuthering Heights is a timeless classic of English literature. Its themes of love, revenge, and redemption still speak to readers today. The characters in Wuthering Heights are one of the most interesting things about the book. Heathcliff in particular is a character who is hard to put into a simple category. On the one hand, he is a victim of his situation because he was taken in by the Earnshaw family when he was a child and treated badly by Hindley. On the other hand, he is a cruel and revengeful person who wants to get back at people who have hurt him. Catherine is just as complicated as a person. She really cares about Heathcliff, but she also wants to be popular and have nice things in life. Her marriage to Edgar shows this desire, but she never stops loving Heathcliff, which is what brings about her downfall in the end. The themes of love and revenge are also very connected in the book. Heathcliff's love for Catherine is so strong that it makes him want to get back at people who hurt him. In the same way, Catherine's love for Heathcliff is so strong that it kills her in the end. The novel also talks about how social class can hurt relationships. Catherine's decision to marry Edgar is in part driven by her desire to move up in society, and Heathcliff's treatment by the Earnshaw family is affected by the fact that he is not as well off as they are. The book shows that social class is a made-up thing that can hurt both people and their relationships. Another important thing about Wuthering Heights is that it uses a lot of symbols. For example, the Moors show how the characters and their feelings are wild and hard to control. The houses are also used as symbols. Wuthering Heights is a representation of the characters' raw passion, while Thrushcross Grange is a symbol of the refinement and social status they want. Wuthering Heights is known for its vivid and evocative language, which is a style of writing. Bronte's writing is full of images, and the Yorkshire moors are a great example of how her characters' emotions are often up and down. Dialect and local color are also used in the book, which helps it feel real and set in a certain place. In the end, Wuthering Heights is a strong and haunting book that shows how complicated people are and how destructive revenge can be. Bronte's writing is vivid and evocative, and her characters and themes of love, revenge, and redemption are still very powerful.